Yeah, my friend is stuck in the bath. I just wanted to ask a guy. He's stuck like in the stall. I can't get.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't get under there.
What the hell are you doing, son?
Hey! You guys, I'm good. I'm working on myself.
Go back on your side.
I don't want you. I'm working on myself.
You're on our property.
I don't want you.
I don't want you.
Get out of here.
I don't want you.
I don't want you.
I'm working on myself.
Why are they so obsessed with you? You see how fast that one came running towards you? Once you made it clear you didn't want her? Dear woman, no means no. His body, his choice.
What's the problem with dating in 2025?
Cinderella took off one shoe and found love. You took off all your clothes and couldn't find love.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
What's your name?
Lilith.
Does height matter?
No. Yes.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes.
So if a guy's shorter than you, you'll date him?
She's 5'5". I'm 5 foot.
There's some guys that are short, like 4'9", 4'8".
That's a midget.
What about a guy your height, 5 foot?
Yeah, I probably would.
You would date a guy that's exactly your height?
Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5".
So if I was this height, you date me?
Yes.
Why is it always the cute one who is the humble one? But it's always the damn tortas! The 2 out of 10 looking refrigerator, the Jabba Hutt looking ass who always have high expectations. And this next clip is exactly what I mean.
Say I was an ugly girl, which I'm not, and I'm confident in that. Would they still put me in Nordstrom's? Because that's my face.
It's a political agenda.
That's my face. You can't see my body. I'm gorgeous.
It's political.
I'm gorgeous.
They're trying to push a political message.
Push a political message of what? You can't see my body. I have literally been handpicked by my waist up and told I'm one of the most beautiful models in the world. I get flown from New York to LA to Canada to everywhere in between. And you think it's because I'm ugly?
No, I think it's because there's a political tool.
Okay, so out of all the people, like, you don't think there's one pretty one? They're not putting ugly people up on there.
Lady, you weren't hand-picked. They needed a forklift and a crane to pick you. I feel like she keeps saying she's gorgeous to convince herself. Her ego is as high as her damn cholesterol. Because you never see a pretty woman convincing other people that she's pretty.
Man, I'm fucking pissed, y'all. I'm never bringing a torta home again, bro. This bitch got on my scale and fucking smashed it. Big ass torta, bro. Fuck.
Impressive. I had no idea you were forklift certified. The performance was so groundbreaking that the stage wanted to join in.
These 2 choices, who would you rather be stuck on an island with?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say number 1.
Okay, why do you say that?
He just seems like he's very intelligent, very smart. He seems like he would know how to, like, make shelter, hunt for food, make sure you're surviving. Number 2, he just looks like he's just gonna get in your pants the whole time.
Who do you think most people would pick?
Actually, I was gonna say number 1, but maybe number 2, only because, like, people really, they take looks as, like, their first consideration when they do see someone.
I would be stuck on the island with the first guy.
Okay, why would you say that?
He just looks a little more safe than the other guy, and the other guy has the Trump shirt, and I don't trust people with Trump shirts on. And the number 1 looks a lot nicer than number 2.
I picked this guy because he got a cookie, though. I'm picking number 2. But it depends if you want food or brains. What? I'm saying number 2.
Food or brains?
We're gonna pick food because we gotta survive.
Now here's my cheek-slaying technical analysis. Number 1 looks like he'd murder you and hide you in the woods. The woman who picked number 1 should never ever procreate ever. And this is just living proof that women always make bad decisions just like their baby daddy choices. No offense. And just look. Number 1 looks like he screams at his freaking spider. And number 2 makes the fire and cooks the food he hunts. This is just the typical white liberal woman.
Meanwhile, watch this liberal student argue for gun control, only for Charlie Kirk to change her mind with one simple statement.
Wouldn't implementing stronger background checks, especially for high-powered weapons like AK-47s, be a more reasonable and effective step to protect the children?
Do you feel safe in California walking the streets at night in Los Angeles as a woman?
Not necessarily, no.
So remember, our goal is a safe society, so just stricter gun laws does not always equal a safer society.
I have a 10-year-old little sister, and every day I'm stressed about sending her to school.
Does that school have an armed guard?
I'm not entirely
That's
sure.
why you're stressing.
That's a fair point.
Why do we protect our banks, our airports, and our sports stadiums with people with guns, but not our schools?
Look, you can't make bad people harmless by making good people helpless. And don't forget, we protect our fellow politicians with guns. And the exact same politicians are the ones who want to disarm us. Make that make sense.
Haram.
Like, I was freaking out. Like, if you do see a clip, I'm actually like this the whole time. Like, I brushed her hair.
But you were in the scene with all the guys.
Yeah. The hate is unreal, and I do regret it. I love her to death and her managers. But I'm so traumatized.
Yeah.
Imagine 25 are around you and you're like this.
Yeah, no, I don't even want to think about that at all. Like, I saw that and immediately I was like, I felt like you shouldn't have been invited there.
Give me a freaking break. She knew exactly what she went there for. Her innocent act is so ridiculous. You guys heard of 1 gorilla versus 100 men. How about 100 women versus accountability? And I guarantee you, accountability will win every single time.
The female equivalent of 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Cause I want to know. Cause I genuinely want to know. I done seen a lot of men talk about, 100 men can take on 1 gorilla. But what is like the female equivalent of that? Cause I don't think I've really seen females talk about what they have a fighting chance against. You feel me?
When's the last time you had a girlfriend?
High school. So I'm 29 now. It's been 12 years. I'm not going to date anyone unless I know that I'm going to marry them and I'm a very sure man. I've been on dates, of course. I've dated women and I could tell usually first date. I would like to say third or fourth, but it's the first date. I know if she's the one or not. I don't want to be a guy who's unclear. Every woman should want a man that knows what they want. That's the sign of a good leader. If you don't know, if it's been 2 or 3 years, like, what are you doing? Why are we trying to force a shoe that doesn't fit? So for me, when I find my lady, I'm going to propose on day 365.
I'm so freaking happy right now because finally we made the right guy famous. God bless this man. You know, every man in their 20s should be single and focusing on building their empire and chasing excellence. But, a huge but, if you come across a girl like this, then she'll be worth it.
How old are you?
19.
Relationship status?
Single.
Why do you think you're single at 19?
Because I choose to be.
For what reason?
Because I date to marry.
So you'd only date somebody if you know you'd have a future with them?
Yeah.
And what qualifications would a guy need?
He has to be intentional. I'm also Christian, so I would want him to be Christian. Be a man of God and a man who fears God. And a man who is intentional with creating a future.
That's really How tall does he have to be?
I don't care, as long as he's taller than me. Yeah.
Short kings allowed?
Yeah, I don't care. It's pretty easy to be taller than me anyways.
And by God-fearing, do you mean does he have to be very religious or just can he just go once a week to church and be kind of...
No, I would want him to be really religious because I am, and I don't want to go by myself on Sundays. I want him to lead our family. Yeah.
So you put God first, man second, and then you under him?
Yes.
And then the child under you?
No, the child before me.
Guys, Seeing a woman like this with good morals and values is equivalent to seeing a Bigfoot riding a unicorn. It's rare, but this just goes to show you that there's actually some good, decent women out there. We must protect this woman at all costs. And guys, this is what happens when two healthy individuals with good self-esteem get together. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what a mature relationship looks like.
What's your age?
I'm 26.
I'm 30. How long have you been together?
4.5 years.
If your man gave you a guilt-free pass to have fun with any guy in the world, would you take it?
No.
Why not?
I don't think that you can come back from that. I just don't think so. Whether it's today, tomorrow, a year from now, or 10 years from now, I feel like it would affect our relationship a lot.
So if he knew that while you were with him, you were with another man, you don't think he could handle that?
No, I don't think so, and I don't think he should have to handle that. Would you handle that?
100% not. But be honest with me.
Yes.
You're saying he couldn't handle that.
Yes.
What if you found out that he cheated on you? No. Would you still stay or would you get up and go?
I would leave.
100%.
I would walk away.
And I want her to leave as well.
Yeah.
Because something we don't do is we don't respect infidelity.
So do you guys think that men can cheat on women that they love, or that's just a myth?
100% not. Imagine cheating on a person that you say that you love and then going back home to that person sleeping next to them.
That's betrayal.
That's betrayal. That's supposed to be the closest person to you. You know how fake a human being has to be in order to do that? That's what 95% of men are right now in this living age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look at her. She's so proud listening to her man. Quality couple. You can tell both of them were raised right. And it's good to see and good to know that there's actually sane people out there.
I respect my man. I don't do that. Because if I go out dressed a certain way, I know I'm looking for some kind of attention that I'm not looking for. I'm committed to him and only him. I don't do that.
I like this one.
The truth is that the more intimately you know someone, the more clearly you'll see their flaws. That's just the way it is. That's why real love is rare. This generation doesn't want depth, they want dopamine. They chase the high but run from the hard. They want the feeling of love, not the function of it. Because the deeper you go with someone, the more human they become. You see the cracks, the contradictions, the trauma that they never told you about. And that's when most people leave. But real love begins after the fantasy ends. It's staying down when they're angry, exhausted, insecure. That doesn't mean tolerating abuse, but it does mean loving someone through their healing. Love is patient. Love is grit. Love is standing at the edge of someone's darkness and not flinching. It's sacrifice. It's discomfort. It's choosing them on days they can't even choose themselves. Listen, that kind of love changes you. It teaches you things about humanity that you can't learn in books or podcasts. Because when you love someone like that, you don't just understand them. You start to understand everything. Even the worst parts of life start to make sense through love's lens. Because that's what real love is. Not just staying when it's easy, but staying when it's true.
Guys, I totally understand with the dating market today and with the evolution of social media, it's literally impossible to find love nowadays. But there's still hope. There's good people out there, just like the previous videos I showed you guys.
Mass immigration is really bad for American workers.
There's no mass immigration.
Well, first of all, how many people are... Wow. Well, you're right. There is mass invasion. But how many people are coming across the southern border every day?
I don't know, but like...
No, I'm actually genuinely curious. Can you guess?
Okay, on what time frame?
Every day.
Every day? 500?
Yeah. It's at its low point, it's at 10,000 right now. It was 15,000 last month. So what is that annualized? Let's play that out.
A lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So that's mass immigration, right?
We have a mass generation of ignorance. You can clearly tell that this kid came to argue, not to debate. There's a difference. Well, That's one way to do it. You guys ever heard of Peter Parker? Well, meet Pedro Parker.
I'm Mexican, jumping defense, and running away, but no get far without my car, illegal alien. Uh-oh, they're coming for me, man.
One is running for a paycheck, and the other one is running for his life. Bro had those Crocs in sport mode. That police officer didn't stand a chance. That kid's soccer practice kicked in. That cop runs off Dunkin' Donuts for sure. But all jokes aside, that cop was nerfed with all that damn equipment and weight. I'm not gonna lie. He was going insanely fast for having 40 pounds of gear on him. I'll give credit when credit is due. That song went crazy.
Mr. President, I'd like to teach you how to say let's make America great again in Spanish. So, vamos a hacer América grande otra vez.
America grande otra vez.
Guys, with all the mass deportations and ICE, I just want to lighten up the mood a little bit. I just want to dedicate this song to all the big booty Latinas.
Baby, I love big booty Latinas. Those booties just leave me speechless. Clapping those cheeks while they're making tortillas. God bless big booty Latinas. Shaking those hips for a margarita with a coochie that grips like some anesthesia. Juicy and round, looking muy bonita. Lord, I love big booty Latinas. Everyone loves big booty Latinas. Extra juicy, extra seasoned. Calling me Poppy and eating carnitas. Everyone loves big booty Latinas. Everyone loves big booty Latinas. Throwing it back just to get a visa. Baby, don't give me no ideas. Hola, mommy, buenos dias. Those Latinas, they don't fake it. When they turn around and make it, jiggle, wiggle, bounce, and shake. It's like I'm watching Heaven's Gates. And boy, those booties got some shape. And Lord, I love Latina cake. And when there's 3 Latinas naked, baby, I call that tres leches.
This song itself will heal our relationship with Mexico. Throwing it back for a visa is absolutely wild. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yo, don't ever disrespect me with that deep-ass voice, you heard? You. That's you.
I ain't gonna lie, he's killing this shit right now.
I can't look at it yet. Does it look like me?
It looked too good to be you. I do look too good to be you right now. Like, he's killing it though, I won't lie, he's killing it.
There we go.
Damn. Nah, I'm gonna need you to make me look like Selena Gomez or something.
There we go.
Oh no, Hey, don't keep make me like Cindy Crawford, bro. Like, a Victoria's Secret model, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll make you just look like yourself. Right.
Yo, your voice is mad low in person, man. Your voice, I'm disappointed.
It's actually lower in person, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a pretty voice in person. Nah, we need that. Yo.
You want the cushion Dior?
Yeah.
I got you right now. Dior. I don't know the stores. The ways, clothes. You like the way that? There we go. I'm not gonna do that. See, that part gonna fuck me up. Now, how long you been here doing this, bro?
Since like 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Since 11 a.m.
Jakes, yeah.
No, he hasn't been here since 11.